Hi, I'm Sophie and welcome to my world. Today I have a great Valentine's Day craft for you. It's an awesome craft for little hands and big hands. However, you will need some adult hands to get started. We're going to be using a potato and we're going to be using also a knife. So that's where the adult comes in. We're also going to need a sponge and a little tiny cup of paint, any color that you want. I'm using tempera paint because that's the best paint to use with children. Alrighty, we are going to take our knives and we are going to cut it right down the middle of my potato, just like that. And now I'm going to put half of my potato off to the side. I'm just going to trim away the sides of my round potato to make a square. So I'm going to trim down this way. And then I'm going to turn it towards me, and I'm going to trim it down this way, and this way. Remember, always cut down and away so that you're never near your fingers when you're cutting with a knife. And again, this is something that only an adult should do, please. Kids should never handle knives, especially by themselves. Now I'm going to move those pieces. We don't need those anymore. And you see I have a square. So I want one square, and now I'm going to make the top part of my heart, so I'm going to need a rounded part of my potato. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, so what I'm going to do is measure up about 1/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to cut straight down so that now I have an oval, circle-y shape. And now I'm going to make my heart. So I need a piece of paper. I'm going to move my knife over here because I don't need that anymore. I'm going to take a piece of paper, I'm going to lay it flat, and I'm going to use a damp sponge, not wet, but damp sponge, and I'm going to dip that into my tempera paint, and I'm just going to dab it very gently all over my potato. Now this is a great thing for the kids to do. They're going to love dabbing these potatoes with paint. So I've got it nice and covered, and now I'm going to place it at a 45-degree angle on my paper. Just give it a little push, and when I pick it up, I'm going to have a nice little circle shape. Now watch this. Here's how the heart begins. I'm going to cover again with paint, and this time I'm going to turn again away from it at a 45-degree angle so that I can make the top part of my heart. I'm going to push down. I'm going to lift up. Oh, now if you can see, let me show you what happened there. I missed out on getting a little paint right there. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to come right back. I'm going to add a little extra paint here. I'm going to come right back, and I'm just going to do that again right on the top there. There we go. That time I got it a little bit better. Okay, now I'm going to take my square, and I'm going to cover it with paint. And I'm going to put that at the bottom like a diamond shape, right at the bottom of those two circles. And when you look at it, you're going to see that it's a heart. Now you can do an entire page full of hearts. You could even take some newsprint and cover the entire newsprint with it and use it as wrapping paper. And now what you can do with these fun little hearts is you can turn them into things too. Here I took 2 hearts, turned on their sides, side by side, and I drew a little bug in between, and it's a love bug. Here, I took 4 little hearts all together. I gave them some googly eyes, and I made it a family full of love. Well, that's what we're doing in my world. I just can't wait to see what you're going to create. Come check us out for more fun ideas at sophie-world.com.